Hello everyone, Simon here. We're playing Diablo 3 with Barber the Barbarian, and I've been thinking a little bit about skills. I think I'll change Earthquake out for Call of the Ancients, because the problems we're having now is that occasionally we will find a mini-boss that just does too much damage to us and we have to run away. And while you're running away, the most effective skill is Call of the Ancients, because they just come in and start chopping up enemies on your behalf, and you don't have to do anything about it, right? And Earthquake, even though it's still kind of good, it's no longer it's no longer as effective as in lower difficulties, because it doesn't quite do enough damage to finish off the enemies. Whereas back in Master difficulty, you could drop an Earthquake on a mini-boss group, and then over the course of the Earthquake burning out, they all just die, right? Whereas it doesn't quite do that anymore. So I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to turn Call of the Ancients to... Let's see, each deals 270% weapon damage, 540 weapon damage, so that's quite a lot more damage. This is chilled. This is healing myself. This is gaining 4 fury. 50% of all damage dealt to you is instead divided evenly between the Ancients. The Ancients' damage turns to lightning. I think I just want them to do more damage so that whenever we find an enemy that we can't beat, we drop the Call of Ancients and then run the hell away, and then hopefully the Ancients will kill the enemy that we can't deal with, or at least do significant damage to them. So that's the plan. I'm not sure if it's a good plan or a bad plan, but I will try it out. So each frenzy effect also increases your damage by 2.5, 10 stacks, so it increases your attack by 25% at 10 stacks. This is a 25% chance to throw a piercing axe that does 300% damage. This increases your damage by 25% of 300% is 170. No, it's 75%. So I actually think this does more damage than Maniac. I don't know. Let me just check. Yeah, I think I still want Sidearm as the most damage. Ancient Spear, size of them. I do need something to pull the enemies towards me, so let me just keep that leap. We still need the mobility, and I think I want stun. So let me just stop that and get stun when we reach level 60, which is only 1 level away. Battle Rage is still good. Generate Fury, additional damage. This is the reduced cooldown. I might need to take this reduced cooldown, because the cooldown on that is 2 minutes, which is crazy. That reduces the cooldown down to 1.5 minutes. But that's still a lot. That's still a lot of cooldown, so I'm not sure what to think about that. And I don't know what to exchange for the probably this one, because it increases by 20%. I don't know. Is the cooldown that important? I don't know. Alright, let's go back to killing demons. And we'll soon find out whether Call of the Ancients is a good idea. Hello, there we are. Let me just do that, start chopping these guys. And just Call of the Ancients right away. So you can't pull them in past the walls apparently. Just chop these guys and walk away from the explosions and the ice. See, look at that! The Call of the Ancients just dealt with these guys completely. And then they disappear, they just appear, kill the enemies, and then disappear. So that just worked. But now we have to wait. Well, actually, they last 20 seconds. So the cooldown is really only 100 seconds, because they last 20 seconds. So if it's 90, then it's down to like 1 minute and 10 seconds. 1 minute and 10 seconds of cooldown. Which I guess it's fine. I don't know what this does. I think that thing actually kills nearby enemies. Alright, so I'm gonna say that the Call of Ancients is a solid 9 out of 10, just for that particular performance there. But we will have to test it a few more times before we decide, because like it's still not cooled down. It's still cooling down. It's still cooling down, so it just takes a long time to cool down, right? Let me chop this thing. And then don't stand there, chop that thing. Come over here, chop this thing. Come over here, chop this thing. And then charge. And then chop those guys. Like, you know, we're effective. We're really effective. 8 out of 10 effective. We have all the tools, and also it's kind of complicated to use them. Like, you have to be very specific. You don't just spam, right? You have to be quite clear as to what exactly you're doing with your skills.
Against my blows. I can't.
But you know, if you know what you're doing, then everything is great. We're quite tanky. We've got decent healing and everything, and we're almost level 60. And you know, that works really well. And you just chop everyone, and then they all die. Great. Alright, now we're level 60. So let me switch the leap to death from above, which stuns enemies for 3 seconds. 100% chance to stun enemies. Less damage, we don't deal damage on the takeoff point anymore. But we stun enemies. What is that? That is no. Council rises more damage, alright, good. This is increase resistance to all elements. No. Do I switch this to cooldown? We want Fury for the 25% maximum damage. Can we do this without Fury? This generates Fury, this generates Fury, this costs 20 Fury. This is cooldown. That generates Fury, that costs Fury. We don't have that many things that use Fury. I can always just leap and charge and then activate that. But this and this synergizes, but we don't use Fury very much at all. What to do? Alright, let me switch this to the cooldown. We have less damage, but we have more cooldown on the... Actually, no. Let me just put this back to that, because we haven't actually proven that we need the cooldown reduction yet. I mean, I want it, but we need to actually see how many situations we get into where we need Call of the Ancients, but we don't have it because it's still on cooldown, right? So we need evidence that we need it. We're not just going to get it just because we think we need it, right? What are those guys doing back there? Fireballs? Alright, let's charge. No, charge. That's not the right button. Alright, charge and charge. And charge, charge, chop. then chains, and then charge, and then chains, and then chop. Nope. Well, that's good. Doing fairly well. Fairly effective. It takes so much thinking though. It takes so much thinking because every single skill has a very specific situation where you use it. You don't just mash and everything does damage. You actually have to be very precise as to what you're doing and when you're doing it. Oh look, a chest.
You wilt against my blows.
Ah, what is that and why is it firing a laser? Oh, it's one of these things. Let's pull these guys in. Nope. Pull them in. Pull them in. Pull them in. And chop them.
Is it riches you desire? Riches there are here, and more I can give to you.
Good. I want riches. Did she just do Dr. Zeus? Is it riches you desire? Is it riches that are here? Do you like green eggs and ham? Alright. 10 out of 10 Dr. Zeus. Good job, Sidea. Good job. We need more rhyming couplets from these demons. I'm sure that will be extremely amusing. We do need more rhyming couplets, I think, from these demons.
Vulkathos guides my hand.
It'll be hugely entertaining. The one issue that I still have is how long it takes for me to charge up the 10 stacks of Frenzy. Although I guess in reality it's not that long. There's like maybe like 2 seconds or 3 seconds when you feel like you're just doing nothing, and then the frenzy kicks in and then everything's okay. Why are they attacking me from over there? Alright, can I pull these guys across? No, I can hit them but I can't pull them across. I can probably not leap across neither. If I can't pull them across. Oh, hey, lasers. Oh, hey, lightning. Great. And you can't pull the mini-bosses. And then you just stand there and chop it up.
What a monstrous creature!
Alright, I mean, so the ancients did most of the work, I think. I was mostly paying attention to where the lasers and the lightning was, so I wasn't actually staring at how much damage the ancients were doing. But I'm willing to believe that it was quite substantial amount of damage. And dead end. With a worm. And a giant demon in the background. That's a really cool. Look at that. Awesome. Let's give that like a 9 out of 10 design. So that's a dead end. We need to one of these places. Let's go back. Yeah, so you see the Call of the Ancients is almost cooled down already, although it's still a little while. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Alright, let's chop this guy and do that. Jump over, chop these guys. Bring them to me, chop them till they die. 8 out of 10, general combat effectiveness. Everything's working out really well. What's going on here? Bloated Melachor. Yeah, I think we have all the pieces to the puzzle. We have all the pieces we need, like we have all the skills we need for all the situations that we might encounter. Although, you know, this weapon is like a level 56 weapon. Eventually we're gonna have to change it for something better. Giant breast. I mean, I like giant breasts, but this armor is not quite as good as the one we have right now. So we won't put it on. What does the giant breast actually look like? It actually is giant breasts. Wow, look at that. Alright, let's put this back on. But we're not going to use that right now. What is that? Amulet. Deflecting Amulet of Fortress. It's an armor amulet. That's not very good. Demon Hunter offhand. What is this? A rare crossbow. Might give that to Linden. Alright. So where's the demons? Where are the exits? So there's that side, and then there's this side. Maybe let's check what's over here first. Nothing! Dead end. Alright, let's see let's check what's over here. Second. Demons! Alright, good, demons. Flawless square diamond.
You cannot stand before me.
Alright, so there's a lot of these little demons, don't really do anything useful.
Misbegotten kind is creation's greatest sin, but your time is done. You will find only death in my realm.
I know I'll find death. I'll find your death, and I'll find the death of all your minions. Look at all this death I'm finding. Effective. I don't even feel like it's Torment 1 anymore. It feels like we have mastered difficulty again. Just because of how well we're doing against these enemies. Seven out of 10 general combat effectiveness. We are effective, but not really challenged for now.
These poor things live in eternal torment.
Cool story.
once met a raving drunk who claimed he had wrestled with a succubus, a demonic creature that possesses the form and face of a beautiful woman. He said she cursed him and tore out the heart of his friend before he made a narrow escape. Really, young men are given to such exaggeration these days.
Ooh, hey guys, let me drop the ancients and then chop away and hopefully not die. Although, yeah, we're not dying. We'll just continue to chop away. Oh crap! Don't charge back in. Don't charge back in. All right, I lost the stack, but then I also avoided the explosions. You really can't charge the. I mean, you can't use the chain on the mini bosses at all. So the oh crap, stood in the explosion a little bit too close. So the Call of the Ancients did a bit of damage, not too much. Oh, the leap, we haven't been using the leap as much. It does stun enemies, right? It's a goblin. Ah, come back. Alright, don't come back. This is annoying, it's running away from me. And it explodes. Just pull these guys towards me. 8 out of 10? Not too happy about it running away from me. Let me just hit this guy before he runs away. Can I stun the goblin? Can I like leap and stun the goblin? Apparently not. Alright, chop, chop, chop. Come on. Stop running away. No. 10 out of 10 goblin! Alright, well goblins are no match for me with my current setup. Which is good news. What did I pick up? Wow, this stuff looks awesome. Look at these pants. Gloves are not very good. Shield. What is he using? Strength, shield. No, that's not very good. This other stuff is not quite as awesome. Okay, let's continue. I think the goblin almost got away.
You ever wonder why Lyndon remains with us? Thought he would have weaseled away by now.
Oh, hey look,
Perhaps
more mini
there is
boss.
still some profit left to be gained
Let me
in
do
our
that,
quest.
and then let me
A worthy foe.
start chopping away. And then maybe let me avoid the laser beams, although they keep dropping more and more laser beams. Let me just do that, and then do that. Whoa, 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 standing on fire. Let me just do that, stun them, and then continue to chop away. I didn't actually drop the ancients, did I? Let me just drop the ancients then.
The light grows stronger within you.
Alright, well, they're dead and I'm level 61. Amazing. That went relatively well. Let's give that an 8 out of 10. A bit messy having to run away, right, from the enemies. Like from the laser beams and all that. Rare mace two-handed, that's not very good. Also, if we dual wield one-handed weapons, we gain an increase in attack speed. Obviously, we're not going to swap out because the weapon we have right now is, 10 stacks of fury.
Oh, you've met my daughters, I see. Are you enjoying their company?
Your daughters are trying to kill me, Saidie. So no, not really. Don't run away! Yeah, so we're still having a few problems with bosses that run away from you. Because although we have the chains for normal enemies
On their agony, their eternal anger.
that run away from you, we can't use the chain on the bosses. Oh look, more of these guys, and I don't have my ancients just yet. Alright, ancients. Make sure I'm not standing in lightning. And just chop away. Stun. And chop. 9 out of 10. That was so effective. That was so effective. And you see, like, we're still not having too much trouble with the cooldown on the ancients. We're still mostly able to call the ancients every time we have a mini boss. Except there's another one right there, we don't. Come on, come over here and get chopped. Just gonna stand here and help chop this guy. Alright, fine. Teleport away. Well, that was a little bit silly. Let's give that like a 6 out of 10. But I mean, we just chopped him till he died, so we are quite powerful.